Welcome, my name is Barney Reese. I am the author of How Blessed You Are in God's Promises. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about concepts of the universe. Now, the reason that I choose concepts of the universe is the law of attraction only covers like attracts like, law of vibration, but there's so many similarities. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about the one that really caught my attention. People say all the time that nothing ever happens to me. I see amazing things happen to people daily. Some are young, some are old, some manifest cars, some manifest homes, and this is through prayer, meditation, and just focusing on what you want in life and taking the force of potential, which is energy around you. As I've told you, the creator of this universe has wrapped you in a blanket full of energy. Everything is energy. Everything that was created by energy. So you can use that energy to manifest the life of your dreams if you focus on you and only you. Now you're going to slip, you're going to fall, you're going to go backwards, you're going to go forwards, but always know this. Les Brown said it best when he said don't fall fall forward or fall back on your back and look up. You have nowhere to go but up. There's no excuses why you are where you're at. Some people say, I can't save money. And you're telling yourself this 60 days, it becomes a habit. A lot of people say, I can't lose weight. And you're telling yourself this every day until it becomes a habit and you eat more and more. Some people said, I'm going to lose weight. And you're telling yourself, what you're doing is you're basically shooting yourself in the foot because you're telling yourself. Understand this, a lot of this is psychology. You are what you think. And this is how they do it. They get you watching your TV. They get you listening to music. They get you going to ball games. They get you not focusing ever on anything you want in your life. You wonder how they beat you? They have hours of the day to sit there. I'm talking about the elite of the elite. These people have controlled you for centuries, and it's very simple. All they do is give you a piece of candy while they take the whole candy store. They do this through using their mind, their abilities. They don't go work by the sweat of their brow. Instead, they go and open businesses. There's 4 quadrants. Employee, which is paying the highest taxes. Self-employment, which is paying most of their taxes as well. Business owner, which pays less taxes because they have less write-offs, and then investor, which pays even less taxes than them. These are your real estate investors. These are your stock investors. They pay less taxes than you do because they don't basically make no money. They make dividends and they make cash flow. The reason I'm telling you all this is I want you to understand something. You do it all. You manifest the life of your dreams by taking action. Law of attraction is action. Like attracts like. People will gyrate to you. You're looking for the love of your life. You start acting as though they're there. You start dressing as though they're there. You continue to work out. You continue to train as though they're there. You don't worry about them showing up in your life. You just believe that the universe is always working for you, not against you. Now, when you start to do this, you're going to become the best version of you. There is no one better than you. No one knows you better than you know yourself. Okay? A lot of the things that you're not doing, if you want the car of your dreams, you start looking at cars. You start driving by the car lot. You even go sit in the cars if you can't afford to drive them or test drive them sometimes. And you start focusing on what you want in life. That's homes, that's mansions, that's anything. You don't have to understand how this stuff works. You just have to get started. Now, when you do all this, it's going to seem very strange to you at one time. You're going to feel like you are alone, but you're not alone. People hate their job, but yet they keep going back to it. Why? They don't ever learn any skills to get out of the rut that they're in. They don't ever take any chances. The people who take chances reap the rewards. You don't have to be a gambler, but you do have to take chances. You do have to move forward. Understand you are in a vibrating universe. Nothing is standing still. Everything is a form of energy, whether it be magnetic and everything else. You are a form of energy. You are made of 30 trillion cells. You have about the same amount of bacteria or more that lives cohabit with you. You have a magnetic field for a heart. You have 0.07 volts per cell. You have a mind, which is a supercomputer, 15 supercomputers in my opinion, depending on what you're studying. Will you slip? Yes. Will you go backwards? Yes. Will you go forwards? Yes. When should I rest? Whenever you have to. There's going to be days that you just cannot do everything. Don't get mad at yourself. There's reasons for everything. Sometimes you back up and go forward the next day. You're going to go backwards. You're going to go forward. Depending on where you're at in your life, you will never accomplish anything if you don't get started. They will beat you because you won't even think about it. Instead, you'll read all the books, you'll do all the skills, you'll learn everything, and you won't even go invest in stocks. You won't even start looking at homes. You won't even start making a plan for your life. If you don't, Warren Buffett, you will work for the rest of your life. In other words, if you don't figure out a way to upgrade yourself to something better, you will work the rest of your life, sick, old, and dead. Some people make mistakes, but you'll never know what you're going to accomplish if you don't even try. I'm 52, going on 53. People say, why do you do these crazy videos? To make you the best you. If I could have every dream come true. And here's something somebody asked me too. They said, well, what about somebody that wanted to take over the world? Here's the beautiful thing. You can't take nothing from no one. If you do, there's universal laws that counterattack you and basically takes it all away from you. You can sit back and get you some popcorn. When somebody does something wrong, mistreats somebody, causes this, they call it karma, they call it sin, they call it God's vengeance. You can call it whatever you wish, but it's actually a universal law. You can't take nothing from nobody, and you can't hurt somebody to get where you're at, because if you do, like 2 grains of sand that you put in your hand and held on as tight as you possibly could, before long, every last grain would be gone. That's the best example I can give you of that. All you have to do is get started. Continue. Well, what if I don't do something? Rest and start back up. Everybody has a bad day. Keep focusing on you. Keep doing what you do. Become the best version of you, because only you can do that. Mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, health-wise. Do everything that you've always wanted to do with happiness, because you got up for one more day. That's why I start my day. I got up for one more day. And you continue to do this until the day you die. Why? You become the best version of you. You will attract the best things for you. You will attract money. You will attract women or men. You will attract whatever it is that your heart desires. If you only believe, you can do greater things than even me. Yeshua, Jesus said this. One of the greatest spiritual teachers that ever walked on this earth said this. So why are you doubting this? There's been many spiritual teachers that tell you the same thing. Why are you not focusing on what you want in life and not what you don't want in life? Law of attraction. But how can I get my mind to do that? Affirmations, meditation, prayer. Speaking it out loud. Spelling is spelling. It is a spell. You are speaking out into the universe. Remember, you are a transmitter. Once all this energy gets up here, and these thoughts, 400 billion thoughts per second. Bytes per second. Think about that. That's how many thoughts you have in one day. 60,000 thoughts. So consider all these things and become the best version of you. I am Barney Reese, author of How Blessed You Are in God's Promises. Y'all have a wonderful day, and thank you. Always love thyself, for you truly are well loved. Goodbye.